I pause a little bit when I'm using the YouTube app because it doesn't always get my conversation if I just dive right in. So guess what? I'm here to do a 10-minute bounce. And you know what? It's 6 o'clock. It's almost 6 Central Time, PM. And I have not done my 10 minutes today, but I'm still going to do my 10 minutes and I'm going to do later on in the evening my 5-minute booster. I did my 5-minute booster last night around 10 o'clock and I slept really well. I slept hard and I had dreams and it was awesome. And so I know I can do 5 minutes right before I go to bed and it does not cause a problem at all. In fact, it probably helps my sleep. So it's something you might want to consider. Before I get jumping, and I have lots to talk about, I want to show y'all, I just did a video. The previous video to this video is about the lumen. I did a 2-year anniversary video talking about the benefits of having this very unique technology at your fingertips to read your CO2 levels. I did a demonstration. I read my CO2 levels. I was in carb burning mode, which is excellent for a workout I'm about to do. So I'll be burning carbs. It'll give me fuel for my workout. And then hopefully tonight I'll be getting in fat burning mode by the time I wake up. I did wake up in fat burning mode this morning, so that was good. And I love knowing that. I love seeing how my body is metabolically flexible. It's so important to be metabolically flexible. But how do you know if you're metabolically flexible? You don't unless you can check it through this little CO2 device. It's the only one like it in the world. It's out of another country. And you can, I'll put a link for my discount. Right now they're running like $100 special off if you, but I think that's going off soon for, because it was like Prime Day pricing. But if you want to go find that link now, just go to my other video where I did a whole review of it, 16 minutes where I talked about this. So you can use the code Avanti Wellness. They changed my code. It's now Avanti Wellness if you want to see how much of a discount you can get on this. Okay. So Jeremiah, hi, how are you doing? Please. Hello. Pleasure to meet you. Hi guys. I'm about to do my workout on this little rebounder where I do 10 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes in the afternoon. Why? Because I'm trying to educate people about the lymphatic system. The lymphatic system is so important when it comes to pumping your body through movement and exercise. And if you're not pumping your body, like I wasn't pumping my body until this year, I really got committed to my practice and my commitment. I wasn't. And that's why my body's filled up with a lot of fluid. So I'm slowly squeezing the fluid out through my commitment on my rebounder. So I'm going to show y'all. But while I'm bouncing, I'm going to be talking about some stuff that happened today. I talked to a lymphatic expert, who's going to be on the podcast, which is why I titled this about helping you with lymphedema. I know there's a lot of people out there who do have lymphedema. John just asked, what is this in my hand? I did a whole video about 10 minutes ago about this device. It's a review of the lumen. It's called a lumen. It reads your CO2 levels. You go basically like breathe it in. You blow it out. It's reading how much CO2 I'm able to capture in my lungs, and it's reading my metabolic flexibility. I did the whole demonstration in real time on that video. It's the previous video to this video. It's a live video, so go look in the live section and you'll see me in this t-shirt talking about this. I just watched it to check it and see if I said anything that didn't make sense. And for the most part, it's, as good as it's going to get. But with the Olympics coming, I think every Olympic or competitor out there needs to have their own lumen. Why? Because if you're like a weightlifter, or you're a runner, or you're a marathoner, or you're a swimmer, or a pole vaulter, or whatever, this will tell you whether or not you need to carb up in order to have your best performance. And I represent this because I understand the science. I may not be perfect with my own health. I may not be the shining example, but I get it. I get the technology. I understand. And I've been testing it in my own life, and it has created some awarenesses that I didn't know before having it. So go check it out. There's a link in the description, and you can get a discount on it, and they're running like a Prime Day special. When I clicked on my link, it took $100 off, and that wasn't just for me. That was the link that I was providing to all of y'all. So if you're curious about this, it's a Lumen. Let me see. Oh, there's the name. Lumen. Go check out the Lumen link and get the Avanti Wellness discount. Okay. It's time for me to hop on my rebounder because I got to get my little 10-minute bounce in. Why do I do it? Because when, like, I talked to a lymphatic specialist today, when you walk or exercise, your calves are squeezing. When you move, it's pumping the lymph fluid, which is the sewage system of the body. It helps with your immunity. If you don't have a clear lymph system, then your immunity is going to be compromised, and you're not going to be able to fight all the bacteria and viruses and things that are out there to scare you. So get your lymph system flowing, and this is how we do it. So I'm going to start and do my 10 minutes, and we're going to talk, and then I'll come back and look at the comments. So I am on day 271 of doing this every day. And yes, I'm overweight, and I've lost like a whole pant size and a half, maybe even 2 sizes in my top since I started 9 months ago. And this is all I do. It's very simple, okay? So let me get my timers going. Alexa, give me a 1-minute timer.
1 minute, starting now.
Alexa, give me a 5-minute timer.
Second timer, 5 minutes, starting now.
Okay, the reason I demonstrate this is for people who are like me. There are 1 billion people in the world who are overweight, over their ideal weight. Maybe not as much as I am, but there are 1 billion people. So I'm hoping my channel can inspire you. Because if I can do it, you can do it. And if you feel like you're too heavy to get on a rebounder, because I worry about my rebounder, you can sit in a chair or a bar stool and just start off with pumping your legs while you're sitting down. So I highly recommend just doing something, even if you're so immobile that you can't stand up. Alexa, stop. If you can't stand up and have balance on this, then get on a chair and sit on a chair and just pump your legs. That's going to be more than not doing it at all. So, for those of you who've never seen my channel, let me just tell you that about 9 months ago, I started this project where I wanted to get people to move more in 2024. And then I recorded like 200 days of videos. And then I decided to only record videos when I felt inspired and excited to talk about something. And so I've continued my bouncing every day, regardless of what was happening in my life, because I made a commitment to myself, and I wanted to keep that commitment to myself, okay? So what are some of the benefits? I mean, aside from getting oxygen through my body, getting my circulatory system moving, my heart gets a little workout when I do this. My muscles grow for the like stabilizer muscles in my legs. I remember when I first started, I had to hold on all the time to the side because I didn't feel stable. Now I'm able to move my arms and be more stable on the rebounder because my muscles have gotten a workout and now they're able to feel more comfortable without holding on. So if I feel dizzy or something, I just kind of hold over here on my treadmill. They do have bars for the rebounders, but I haven't bought one yet. It would just be harder to store if I got a bar. Okay, let me tell you about my conversation today. There is a girl that I've known for probably 20 years. I didn't know what she did, but I ran into her the other day at a bookstore, and she told me she was a lymphatic drainage specialist. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have a channel where we talk about lymphedema and lymphatic drainage and lymph movement and rebounding. And I said, I'd love to have you on the podcast. And so we decided we were going to have a conversation to kind of decide. I wanted to learn more about her. I didn't even know what she was doing these days because I hadn't seen her in many, many years, like 10 years or so, even though we're Facebook friends. So we had this huge, long conversation today. It's like over an hour, probably 2 hours actually. And we have so much in common. And so this is the exciting thing. On Sunday, I'm going to go to her treatment room, and she's going to put me in a lymphatics compression suit. We're going to see if it fits, first of all. Got to see if my hips will fit in there. Wouldn't that be ironic if, you know, people who need the lymphedema can't even get into the compressions? But we're going to check it out, see if it'll work, and then we're going to plan. We may live stream that day to show y'all what it is, or I may just plan another treatment once we see that everything's working, and we're going to schedule a live stream where y'all can watch me go through the experience that she puts people through with the lymphatic compressions. And so it's supposed to help. She says that it squeezes the lymph nodes here in the upper body first. Alexa, 5 more minutes.
5 minutes added.
Okay, I'm halfway through my little bouncing for my lymphatic system. And for those of you who've never heard about this, you can do 10 minutes on this, and it's equal to the value that you get from a 30-minute walk. So I'm just using my time more efficiently and doing this for 10 minutes rather than going on a 30-minute walk. So that's kind of what the deal is. It's a maximizing your return on your investment for your time in a short window, okay? So we've got 5 more minutes to go. So basically, she has all these biohacking devices and tools. So what I was saying is she said that she clears out the areas like here, if your lymph nodes are clogged in your neck or up here in your armpits, then when you start pushing lymph from below, it doesn't have anywhere to go. And so they squeeze and press the areas here first to clear that lymph area so that this area down here in the legs, when you start squeezing those compressions, the lymph will move. And she says that you end up going to the restroom a lot because you start getting rid of the fluid that you've moved around in the body. And I feel like since I'm on day 271 of rebounding, I feel like my lymph system is nice and opened and clear. And so I'm hoping to get maximum value out of the compression suit that she's going to put me in. And I'll definitely tell y'all about it and showcase it. And hopefully I'll be able to live stream some of it so y'all can see. But we're definitely going to schedule a real day when I go and live stream the whole thing, the whole experience. So y'all can experience it with me. So anyway, I hope y'all are having a wonderful week. It's Thursday where I live. Tomorrow is Friday. In some of your countries, you may already be in Friday. It could be midnight, past midnight. Usually when I do later videos, I get a lot of people from the middle of the night on different parts of the country, like in Europe or wherever. So I'm excited. I'm going to do that lymphatic suit on Sunday. And she has other things like mineral mask that help to put minerals transdermal in your skin, through your skin. We'll have conversations about that probably on a different podcast episode. And we're going to talk about the lymphatic system. And I continue to want to learn more and want to share more and put more out there about the lymphatic system to give people an awareness that they can move their bodies more and help support their lymphatic system, even if it's a small little move like what I'm doing right now. You don't have to be big and exaggerated to benefit your lymphatic system. You just need compression and some pumping, and the gravity also helps to shake up the cells all over your body. And you know what? Life is a journey. You have no idea what's going on in people's lives. And so just offer a little compassion and a little grace and a little appreciation for people going through life, having no idea what their experiences have been and the reason that they have certain things happening in their lives. We just need to love one another and get along and have, the expectations that we're all citizens of the same planet. We are all living on the same planet. So that's what my Oneness t-shirt is about. It's about our connection to each other. It's kind of a world peace message that I created this t-shirt in 2009. Guess what? My 10 minutes is over. All right, Alexa, stop. I'm going to do my little 40-second heart rate booster, okay? So let me get my legs kind of woken up a little bit. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Boop, boop, boop. Slay the day. So, I am so curious how you guys are all doing. I'm going to sit down here on my rebounder. All right. It's been a long time. See if any of my old friends are here. Hello, Erin McCarroll. Hi, Jocelyn. Aw. Staying off the grid is sweet. Thank you. So far, good comments. You have the crazy eyes. Is that a compliment? They're green. Maybe it's the reflection you're talking about. That's so funny. Oh, I'm speaking English. That looks like Russian. Although that's weird. It's like, looks like Japanese. Oh, Kiwi Girl said lemons are awesome. I'm glad you like yours. Y'all are silly. Funny. Justin. It's so funny when people have no idea because they've never studied. They've never studied trampoline, mini trampoline. They have no idea what they're talking about when they say it's not exercise. In fact, it's pretty important exercise for your lymphatic system. So just do the research. Even the big cancer centers, world-renowned cancer centers say that if you have cancer, you want to be rebounding. I think it's pretty important if they're telling you to rebound if you have cancer to help because it works. Aw, thank you. UL, that's sweet. Yes, that's true. And I'm part of that older community now. This year I turned 55 and I want to show people that it's an exercise you can do well into your 90s. We have one of our participants who does that. The person who is I Show Speed brother who says they're a trainer, you want to do your research and learn because you're a trainer. So you need to learn what it is doing. It's actually building lean muscle. It's a cellular workout, which brings the cells to the muscle and helps them grow. The fact that you're on an unstable surface helps your body with that sense of need of balance. There's a lot of health benefits to doing what I just did. So I think it's really good for you to go study the rebounder so you can help your clients and understand. Aw, thank you, Adams. You know what I'm talking about because you did your research. So you know, you give her a little education. That's funny. I feel sorry for I Show Speed brother. If you're a personal trainer, you want to go do some more education because you don't know what you're talking about. Thank you. You all. Oh my God. That's funny. The trainer thinks you have to sweat in order to have exercise. I don't think that's a criteria. It's about go study the lymphatic system. When you pump, your calves. It moves the lymph system. So many people don't know about the lymph system. Even doctors don't even talk about the lymph system. It's funny. Thank you. You know what? When y'all make all these comments on my channel, the good ones and the bad ones, they all benefit me. Thank you so much, everybody contributing. I inspired, I hope Duty comes on here. I inspired a 90-year-old woman to get back on her rebounder when she saw that I was doing it in a light way, that she could do it in a light way. And she is inspiring the world with her ability to do the rebounder while she's in her 90s. I think I want to say she's 91. I think now. I think she's 91. She just turned 91. I love all the comments, even the ugly ones. I love it. I love that you're so engaged in my channel that you would spend so much time on my chat, even if it's talking crap. It doesn't matter because YouTube doesn't read what you write. It only sees that you wrote something. So thank you all for writing comments and having arguments about how my rebounder is touching the floor. And Elaine, thanks. There's my girl. My girl Elaine is back. Got my back. Go check out Dave Hall. That's right. They need to go. The trainer needs to go check out Dave Hall. That's right. So Elaine gets the best comment of the chat. She said, I think there are some people on here that have taken their rude pills today. Oh my. I love it. Oh my God. Whoever staying off the grid just says, but by 90, it's basically game over. That's so funny because when considering that the lifespan of a female in the US is 78 years old, she's doing damn good to make it to 90 and walking and rebounding and working and driving and all the things that she still does. She is amazing. She is amazing. Yes, we love our duty bug. We do. So anyway, guys, thank you so much. You know what? Dave Hall says, if you can't stand on a rebounder, you can sit on one too. And there's benefit for the elderly who can't even stand up on a rebounder. You can bounce on it, and that goes against, because the gravity is going against your body, and your body's like 75% water. And so your cells are going like getting pressure against your cells when you bounce just like that. So look into having a rebounder. We highly recommend it. It also offers you endorphins and all kinds of feel-good hormones when you bounce. The oxygen getting to your brain helps you. There's so many health benefits to bouncing. So I just want to thank you all for your comments and hanging out here. Staying off the grid has stayed to the final last minute. Getting off the grid has been here for 29 minutes. That means something here is keeping him or her, he or she or they connected. So thank you, staying off the grid. Love all the comments. Yuli Adams says it helps the fascia system. Yay! I've never said that, so that's good to know. I have not heard or learned that, or if I heard it, I didn't retain it. So anyway, guys, I'm still gonna do my 5-minute booster in a little while. I'm gonna make some soup for dinner. And thank you, Yuli Adams. So Adamas, nice to see you. Thank you for chiming in. Everybody, thank you for your comments. I hope we've had some education here today and we've had a little fun, and I hope that I've been inspiring. So see y'all later. Bye guys.